one of the things that we loved most about this restaurant was how many locals come there. The Rotary Club, they come every Wednesday. Right?
So we know Rotary.
Steve and Amy, they're there. I mean, we have people that come in every single week and they love the restaurant. And so it was really important for us that we keep everything the same, the good things about the restaurant.
Right.
A sincere thank you to Wellstar North Fulton Medical Center for its sponsorship and for fostering a healthy community where businesses can thrive.
Welcome back to Brew Talks. I'm Steve Stroud, President and CEO of Roswell Inc. We're your economic development organization here in the city of Roswell, serving the city of Roswell and the region.
I'm Andy Williams, President and CEO of Visit Roswell, the city's official destination marketing organization charged with the promotion of tourism. And our organizations, both of our organizations, get to work with businesses like this every single day. It is the heartbeat of Roswell. We love it and couldn't ask for a better job. And today we are joined by both Reena and Jeff, owners of Hugo's, a beloved restaurant here. Very well known for their oysters and a number of other things. If you ask my wife, the Bloody Mary bar for sure. And we'll get into that a little bit. But welcome. It is an absolute pleasure to have you guys on.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
One of our favorites.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. Summer sipping. Talk to us about that. Man, winners in the alcoholic beverage
That's right,
contest.
number one.
Yeah.
That is number one. That is amazing.
Yeah, we're very excited about it. Our staff came up with, they did a bunch of different drinks.
Yeah.
They had been working on it for a while because we wanted to represent for summer sipping. So Nathan behind the bar, he is our cocktail person along with Maddie. Tried a bunch of different things and came up with Mia Mango, which is a tequila-based drink. It's amazing. So we're very excited about winning it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, you guys took over as owners a year ago. That's fantastic.
Yes.
And, anytime there's new ownership, people get scared. People like, is it going to change? You guys took a great approach about it, and we watched this evolve. You're like, hey, nothing's changing, right?
Yeah.
Staff's changing. We're not having a big announcement that's under new management. We want to get to know the community. And I remember you guys reaching out and saying, hey, we want to meet you and Amy.
Yeah.
We hear you guys come in. What's that mean?
Yeah.
I went a million miles with your regular customers that come in there on a regular, right?
Yeah.
And I think what you've done is you've created that culture that's even gotten better, right?
Yeah.
And so tell us a little bit about that culture that you've been able to work on and even make better.
Well, I think that one of the main things is, first of all, when we came in there, it had so many positives. It was such a great restaurant to begin with. So it wasn't like we were starting over from scratch by any means. First of all. Second of all, Rich, really, the previous owner, really gave us kind of like a blueprint of like, hey, you could reach out to the community more, all stuff that he just didn't have time for. You know? So he was we were super lucky to have him as a previous owner because he definitely laid out some blueprint for that. Also, obviously Steve and Roswell Inc. helped out a lot, like, hey, how can we get more involved with the community?
Sure.
Yeah.
So, because it's the first time we've owned a restaurant ourselves. So, we kind of starting over from there. But one thing that we really liked was the food obviously is amazing at Hugo's. Another big thing is we make all of our mixers by hand, all of our simple syrups, everything's all natural.
All cocktails are fresh made, and it really shows.
It tells. Yeah.
And for me, that's really critical because I don't have many cocktails when I go out.
Right.
But if I do have it, I want it to be really good. And I think that I know a lot of people like that. And so the fact that they made all of their cocktails fresh was just so appealing to me, especially.
Yeah, and I think that kind of sets us out from a lot of other restaurants because I know we go to other places and that's the first thing Reno will ask. Well, is this a mixer or do you make it by hand? And like, no, we have a concentrate. She's like, okay, I'll try something else.
Right.
I more kind of like beer wine, so I don't usually do mixed drinks as much. But no, I just love that the ambiance of the restaurant was already there. Yeah. So we were just trying to to make it better without changing the core of the restaurant because it has such a great following, such a great community already supporting it.
Right.
So that's why we've done things more kind of like we did a little renovation in the kitchen to make that a little bit more efficient. We did a renovation inside to kind of change create a server station.
Yep.
And then, as everybody can see, that we're redoing the porch, which hopefully should be fully complete in a couple weeks.
Talk to us about that, because that's really cool. I mean,
looks
that it opens and shuts, and you got heating, and you can be out there all year long, right?
So, something we did a lot of research on. We didn't want to just do the stereotypical, like, oh, just put on a metal roof and make it simple. I mean, it's a great restaurant, and we wanted to honor that by keeping it a little bit nicer. So we found this louvered top, so it can open up in the summer and it can close if it's raining. So we have a lot of flexibility there. The sides will be sliding vinyl, so we'll have fully enclosed once that gets going. And then, we have fans and heaters. So we can really turn it into something that's maybe only being used 30-40% of the time. Now it can be used 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we see like it's only halfway done and customers are just loving sitting out there. It'll be like 50-50, whereas previously it had been like 10% outside, 90% inside. So I think our customers are really excited about it.
Oh, yeah.
And we're so looking forward to having it done.
Well, Roswell loves a good patio. So do
Yes.
the visitors
Good
who come
patio.
here. I mean, take a look around, man. Any good weather day, but even really throughout the colder months, you'll see that a good bit. But, I go back to the interior and the vibe. I don't know if you call them murals necessarily, but I mean, the way that it's the inside set up with the murals on the wall, it does have a really cool feel to it. And so that's notable because it's, I don't want to say
unique,
cozy, but it's intimate. It's really cool. It's got a great
Personal.
feeling to it.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the food too, because you're known for your oysters, but you offer a variety of menu options. And even if you kind of skew away from the oysters, some of the food is just incredible. So talk about your oysters, and then talk about, what are some of those top selling items that you see patrons are coming back for?
Yeah.
I can start with the oysters. So we're super lucky too. We get all of our oysters from a farm that's family owned for generations, and they rent the water from the government in Louisiana. And then the son actually lives in Smyrna, but he's the one who does the trucking. So he'll go down there.
Wow.
I think he goes down there on Saturday, hangs out with his family on Sunday, comes back Monday, does all of his deliveries. And I think he goes back down there Wednesday and comes back up Friday.
Yeah. So we have deliveries twice a week, freshest oysters.
Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
So we always have that.
And then we also have our boutique oysters that come from all over.
Yeah, you get
regions.
you get the West Coast, you get the East Coast, and you got great East Coast.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
They're good.
Like, fantastic. Stuff you can't find, not just in Roswell, but in North Fulton.
Yeah.
Like, you have to go in town to get some of these oysters.
Yeah.
And another cool program that we participate in is called Shell to Shore.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
they approached us and be like, hey, if you save all your shells, we can return them to the reefs to help recreate the
How cool.
the environment for the oysters.
No kidding.
Yeah, so we shuck them all, we put them in these barrels, and then we put the barrels out, and they come once a week or once every other week. They pick them up, they deliver them right back to the shore, and help replenish and keep the oyster business alive.
No
So
kidding.
it's a really cool program. We're really happy to be a part of it.
Yeah, we
and-
started that about 6 months ago. They reached out and we're like, of course we're
Yeah.
going to do that
Oh,
because
yeah.
we want to try to preserve as much as we can of the environment. So we were all gung ho about it, and I think it's been a great
Oh,
program.
Yeah.
And you guys participated this year in National Oyster Day, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And that was a big hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we sold, just of the Gulf oysters, we sold 2,044
Yeah.
just that day.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And then we didn't, I think the boutique was like another like 200 or 300. So
And it
yeah,
was in the middle of the week.
Yeah, it was like a
It was a
Wednesday.
Tuesday,
yeah,
Wednesday night. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
How about that?
It was packed in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, let's stay on this oysters. I love
Yeah.
oysters. I love raw oysters.
Yeah.
I think, put it on
We
a
do.
saltine with some, cocktail sauce and horseradish. Wife can't stand them, right? I mean, it's like, literally, I find that you're like polar opposites in
But
marriage. It
has she
seems like
tried the charcoaled ones? I think
Yeah,
a lot of
those
people
are
don't like
You know
the
what?
raw, but
she falls to that. Oh, it's a texture thing.
Yeah.
we gotta-
Whether
we
they're
gotta work
I mean,
on
it's
that.
it's the weirdest thing. I think she needs to give them another shot. We have this
Yeah.
conversation often, actually, but I love them. They're like
Yeah.
my top 3 favorites. So to listeners that maybe are like, man, I'm going to give this place a shot. I'm going to try some oysters. There's a big difference in the tastiness, the brightness,
Oh,
the
yeah.
size.
Yeah.
Can you walk us through maybe like your basic 5 oysters and the differences? Like if you were to give somebody like a really quick 101. I know that's tough, but
it is. We know, but I eat the Gulf ones.
Yeah, me too.
That come in twice a week, and that's what I like. So I would know more about that. But we get them from, up in New England. We get
Yeah.
the Chesapeake Bay ones, and you're right. They have a different brininess and salinity, and the size varies.
Yes.
So I would say if you have a problem with the texture, try some of the other boutique
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, go to the smaller, petite ones.
Right,
Yep.
right.
Work your way
and
up.
you may end up liking those.
Yeah.
You hear
'Cause
that,
I
Ryan?
Because I kind of like the
Hint,
smaller
hint.
ones. Like I'm more of a cracker, hot sauce type of guy.
Yeah.
She just does them straight up, you know.
Do you?
So I'm
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
so I don't like the bigger ones. So the bigger ones, I'm like, okay, those are yours. I'll take some of the smaller ones. But that's why we have the charred grilled ones too. I mean,
Yeah.
there's great. We have the Hugos.
Oh, yeah.
The RC.
Those
So-
are awesome, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Especially on a cold night.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Well,
man, they come
I-
out. The jalapeno on
I
top.
like the Hugos.
Bacon.
That's the Hugos.
Woo,
oyster.
that's an
That
Yeah,
is
I like
the
it.
one.
I like it.
That's the one.
Yeah.
But besides, like, if you don't like oysters, we have plenty of other things.
Oh
on
my
the
gosh.
menu.
Really good
Best burger
Oh, that
Yeah.
in
burger.
town,
The burger is amazing.
All right.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is a seafood place in
Yeah.
my book.
Yep.
Yeah.
But man,
Great steak, too.
Yeah.
the burger is off the
Yeah,
chart.
there's we have a sausage on there.
Yeah.
Gooey sausage.
It
Yep.
is with big
Oysters,
piece of like
fried oysters.
onion
Oh,
on
yeah.
there, fried
Yeah.
oyster. It is an amazing
Serious.
burger.
So are you finding that most of your patrons are here locally, or are you finding that people are coming from all the different surrounding communities, visitors, or is it, what's your base?
We have people coming in from all over. Like we sat next to a lady this past weekend. She drove in from Conyers.
No kid. Oh, goodness
And
gracious. That's
she's
an hour
like,
drive.
My
easily.
my friends love Hugo, so we come here. So we have people coming from all over because it's great Cajun food.
Yeah, it is.
Now, if you're like from New Orleans, it's very authentic to New Orleans food, and people are willing to drive to come and get that. Now, I would say most of our customers are coming from Roswell,
Yep.
East Cobb,
Yep.
Alpharetta. But we have people that drive in for it. We had somebody drive in from Gainesville, actually. They were going to be running late.
Yeah.
Called the restaurant and said, "We're stuck in traffic. Can you please hold our
Yeah.
reservation?"
It's like, you're from
Like 2
Gainesville,
hours
yes.
ago- yes, of course we can do that for you. So
That's awesome. That's great to hear.
one of the things that we loved most about this restaurant was how many locals come there. The Rotary Club.
Yeah.
They come every Wednesday. Right?
we know Rotary,
Steve and
yep.
Amy,
Yeah.
they're there. I mean,
Yeah.
we have people that come in every single week
Yep.
and they love the restaurant. And so it was really important for us that we keep everything the same. The good things about the restaurant.
Right.
The same, because we want that repeat customer base. Of course, we're always looking for new customers, but we love the customers that come in and frequent us. So
Yeah.
it was,
The Rotary Club. They had their opinions. Believe
Oh,
me.
yeah.
No, they're like,
Well-
you're not doing this. And I'm like, okay, that's why we're here.
Well, it was really important for us to reach out to
To
those
hear.
customers,
Yes, you
right?
did, and you
say,
did.
like, you guys come to Hugo's, tell us what you love about it,
Yeah.
and tell us some of the things that you wish were different.
Yeah.
And yes,
It's a proactive
They had a
move.
lot of opinions about it, and we took some of those opinions, and I think one of them was the porch.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
And
porch
so
is
I
a
was like,
great
you know what?
idea.
That's something that we need to do.
Well, and one of the things you added that I think is just, to me, it's something that we look for in every restaurant we go to, is the special of the day.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it could be the same thing every week on the same day, but the special
Yeah.
is always something that everybody goes like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
the special.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you got a great chef, by the way.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's
He's
something.
awesome.
You talk about being new to the, owning your own place. It's, all about the chef.
Yeah.
And actually, when we first went under contract to buy it was a different chef.
Yeah.
And then he left, and they brought him over from another CNS location, and we're so fortunate for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chef Jaime is the nicest guy.
He really is.
He
Actually
is a
has
great
the
chef.
same birthday as
We
Jeff.
are
Oh, there you go.
Same day.
Yeah,
Same
meant
day.
to be.
He's done a lot more with his life as far as talent, but
I don't know about
I'm
that.
like, dude, wow, you have a lot of talent. I guess
I heard you're a pretty good golfer, though.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
But so yeah, we're
He's
super,
a better tennis player.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we
Good
go.
to know.
Yeah, yeah.
Good
we
to
met
know.
playing tennis.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Nice.
That's
And then
nice.
our son is a freshman on the varsity. We was a freshman last year on the varsity team at Pope, and then now he's a sophomore. So tennis is in our family.
Yeah.
So that's where it comes from. But Chef Jaime, like he does his specials, and I'm like everyone is just amazing. And every
Yeah.
Friday, I know people look for it, and he just comes up. I mean, last
Yeah.
weekend it was like seared swordfish with
A
lemon risotto,
lemon
and-
asparagus risotto.
Yeah.
And we were
Yeah.
like,
Like-
yum.
Yeah, it's
we'd like-
amazing.
Yeah.
And you've got some standard things that are on the menu.
Yes.
The red fish, I mean, you can't go wrong. The salmon, my mother-in-law from Connecticut, she's probably wet. She's 90 pounds, and she will eat that piece of salmon, because that's got like brown sugar, She talks about that all the time. Yeah, like you got some good items.
Yeah, and our number one seller is the crab stuffed shrimp. So people love the crab stuffed shrimp. And then in the top 5 would be like the redfish and the salmon.
We just
the crab claws on the
Is that
appetizer.
your number one
That's
appetizer?
the number one appetizer.
Isn't that crazy?
I love crab claws.
Oh, yeah.
There's and the sauce that it comes in.
it's delicious.
It's light. It's delicious. You just dip the bread in it.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's amazing.
silly thing I'm going to tell you. We've never had this conversation, and we talk a lot, right?
Yeah.
The 4 of us, count Amy.
Yeah.
Your tartar sauce is off the chart.
It's homemade.
It's homemade.
There you go.
That's what I was getting ready to
Yes,
say.
yeah.
People
Our
don't
ranch
realize.
dressing, all of our dressing is.
Like-
I mean, I'm telling you, everything is homemade. Desserts are homemade. We don't buy them from anybody.
Nope.
Laura in the back makes all of our desserts.
It's crazy because your tartar sauce, I don't put it on the fish. You know what I use it for? My French fries.
So you probably dip it. Yep.
That's awesome.
I
Yep.
love
It
that.
is the best.
Well,
love
and
that.
paint a picture. I mean, I want to make sure this thing gets some love too, because I walk past it every time we go. Paint a picture of that Bloody Mary bar. Because
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah, yeah.
I think there's 30 different hot sauces.
Yeah, it seems like it.
You've got, I think, 10 to 15 extra things you put in there, like pickles.
the brined,
Yeah.
brined pickles, brined okra, and your green beans. We have bacon on there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
and
a
that's
lot
Saturday
of
and
items.
Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday.
Weekends,
and
yeah.
if you get overwhelmed, you can just do what Reena does sometimes. And it's like, hey, Nathan, will you just make it for me? And
Which they can do that too. Yeah.
Bartender's choice.
and they do it really, really well.
I bet.
So,
Yes. But all of our cocktails are amazing. We have a couple of tequila-based ones. Why am I forgetting the tequila?
Tequila Old Fashioned.
Tequila Old Fashioned.
Tequila Old Fashioned.
That one, what we do is we take pineapple, we put tequila in there, and we let it set it aside and vanilla and set it aside 7 to 10 days. It sits there and gets happy.
It gets happy.
That's what, and then you can't taste the tequila, so it's a little dangerous.
Yeah.
But it's delicious. It's delicious.
So again, not only do we make our own juices, we even infuse some of our own liquors too.
Yeah.
Just depending on how it works, and then it does a couple different things. It obviously it tastes great, but also speeds up the bar because that's less ingredients.
Oh,
in
yeah.
it
That's a good
way
point.
of.
Yeah, it's pour
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. So then we just have enough bottles, and we just kind of keep doing that.
Makes sense.
an espresso martini.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of our bigger ones.
That's
too.
a big,
Like,
I know it's a big
very
seller.
consistent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Maddie and Nathan, they do such a good job. We will switch our cocktails around. We have our showcase ones of 5 or 6 of them, and then every season they'll introduce two or three new ones.
The uniqueness of the bar, right? The amount of people that come in and eat at
Oh,
the
100%.
bar.
I've seen that
every
religiously.
single week.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
usually people stop at the bar and then they grab a table.
Yeah.
But you got regulars that just do that.
It could be 2 and 3 deep sometimes. I mean,
Yeah.
really, depending on the
Yeah.
night,
Yeah,
for
they want
sure.
that seat.
Yeah. And so much so that you can reserve. at the bar
I
now.
know. I know. how to
So
do
we
that.
have that on an open table because Maddie was like, you know what? People love to come and just sit at the bar.
Yeah.
And I was
I
like,
like it.
yeah, we should totally
like
do
it too.
that. And so people will actually make reservations for the bar.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, and we have the same people that come in and sit.
Sit at the bar.
We have
It's a routine.
regulars
I
that
know.
come in
Yep.
every week. They have their spot in front of the TV, you know, watch the
I
game,
know.
and
you got the package, which we appreciate. You know?
Yeah.
yes,
Sports
yes,
Oh, there we go.
Yes,
Nice,
yes, yeah.
and
Yeah.
UConn
little
basketball
things.
is
Yep. For Amy.
really important. Oh yeah, God
Yeah.
Almighty, bless her heart.
Yeah.
Love her.
I know. I think when the first time that we went in there prior to us buying it, we were like, let's go check this place out. And we came in, and there were 2 guys, which ended up being regulars.
They are.
They were watching Braves on their little phone.
Oh, no. The saddest
Yeah,
sight.
yeah.
And I looked
know
at Jeff
exactly.
and I was like, if we buy this place, we're getting the Braves.
Yeah, we're getting the
there we
Braves
go.
package. I
See,
know.
it's the attention to detail.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, you all have been great owners. I know this is just at 1 year, but you you've jumped into the to the community in a big way. You participated in things. There's more to come, and we're really excited about the porch because I think that's going to be it's going to take you guys to a whole another level. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I mean, 2026 looks great. I mean, you know, we're going to try to really take full advantage of the patio. Try to maybe get some music going out there on certain nights. You know, one thing talking about like our clientele, I know live music probably isn't going to be, you know, a lot of our clientele isn't going to necessarily enjoy that. So that's why we want to have it in the patio. So it doesn't affect anybody inside. So if you want it, you can be outside. If not, it doesn't bother with what you're doing inside. So, and then we're going to find more events to do. We're going to team up with Gate City. We already have something
doing some good things there.
They've also been a great partner for us from us, you know, different brews that we carry from them. We were part of their Taste of Roswell this year.
Yeah, you did.
We brought the crab claws, and they were a big hit.
Big hit.
So yeah, no, it's been good. We don't live in Roswell. We live just over the border.
Yeah, you're close enough.
I try not to tell people that.
But you just told people that?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. We won't hold it against you.
Right.
We'll get you over here before it's over.
Yeah, but I think for us, we really want to get more involved in the community and do more things. We're kind of getting our feet wet last year.
Yeah,
Jeff
it
and I
takes-
are both new to the restaurant business, and so for us, it was really a learning year. And now I feel like, okay, I think
We're
we can
there.
go out and do more.
Yeah.
Well, our plan too, year one, was to do all the physical things.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
You needed
You
the
know.
plant.
Yeah.
Take care of the physical plant.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, even Rich said that. He's like, there
Yep.
needs to be some updates. I just don't have the bandwidth to do it.
Yep.
So we tried to take care of that year one as we were learning some more of getting the feel of Roswell and how that works. So that 2026, we can really hit the ground running.
Yeah.
The patio's going. You know, we have all of our marketing in place,
Yep.
and now we can really just market and hit the
Take
ground
off.
running.
Yeah.
Well, here's to 26.
Yeah.
As we always say, it's a great day to do business in Roswell. It's a great day to eat at Hugo's.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.